Classic thoracic spine mobility, best done when seated. Ideally, you're somewhere around at a 90-degree angle at the knee, so this rock is a little high for me. Bench treatment table works really well. I really like to have a foam roll in between the knees. Med ball's tough because people focus on squeezing it too much, but you really want the feet hip to shoulder width apart, and you want the femur and pelvis to stay square and anterior to the front while you're moving primarily the thoracic spine. We're not even looking for much lumbar rotation. We're going to keep the abdominals engaged. Most people don't have good thoracic spine mobility. It will impair the ability to do exercise or movements above the head, Turkish get-ups, cleans, snatches, you mention it. It's going to probably be inhibited by it too. Most people are around all day like this, so we have to change that. Myofascial release or rolling before this works wonderfully, or even the tennis balls are on either side of the thoracic spine. So step number 1, foam roller can go between the knees. Step number 2, chest tall, abdominals are engaged. Step number 3, interlace the hands behind the head. Step number 4, retract the jaw and cervical spine. Step number 5, I think I'm up to. I'm losing track of my steps. Retract the scapula, pin the elbows back. What you're going to do, again, this can be an assessment to address asymmetries or rotational deficits in the thoracic spine, or a treatment for it. So our next step, I think we're up around 6, we're going to turn to the side. Turn to the other side. As long as they stay square to the front, you'll see if they're moving symmetrically. Most people will not be symmetrical in nature. Turn as far as you can one way. The treatment is we're going to get lateral flexion, or do a dip. Hold for 1,000, 2, 1,000, come back up. Here's the key. Still stay turned, don't return to the front. Continue to turn. Dip down or laterally flex. Hold for 1,000, 2, 1,000. Back up, rotate, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Then you're going to go to the other side. Turn, dip for 1,000, 2, 1,000, come back up. Do about 3 repetitions in each direction, 2-second hold. You can repeat that anywhere between 3 to 6 times on either side. You might hear an audible release, but typically what I find is ribs are going back into place. Sometimes the thoracic vertebrae can change their alignment. Sometimes it's just a tendon snapping over a bone. But people should be able to sit up taller and rotate the thoracic spine better, and this can be quite helpful when people are sitting at a desk job or moving a kettlebell overhead.